Okay, today we're going to show how to brine lamb. So I've got my little container on here, and let me turn it on, and it's all zeroed out. First, what you have to do, so you know how much salt to put in, is you've got to weigh the pieces that you're going to be brining. So I'm just going to stack these guys in here, and these are rib chops, as you can probably see. And I've got 2 pounds, 14 ounces. So basically about 3 pounds. So for 3 pounds, we need 3/4 of a cup of salt. And try to use non-iodized salt if you can. I'm using kosher salt here. Okay, and I'm dumping it into my pot. And then I already had done a gallon of water. So I'm going to put a gallon of water in here. And then the first thing we're going to do is put this on the stove for a little bit until the salt all dissolves. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, our salt is all dissolved. So now we're adding our flavorings. We've chosen to use some garlic and rosemary out of our thing. There's lots of different things you could try. Cumin, shoot, anything you like on lamb you could try. So now we're going to put those in there, and we're going to put the lid on because now we need to boil it for a bit. So we've got it on high, and now we'll let it boil, and then we'll be back in a bit. Okay, as you can see, it's boiling, boiling. So now we shut it off, and we're going to move it over here to the table, and we'll let it sit there and cool until it gets room temperature. So that'll probably take a little bit. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay, the next step is super easy. This is all cooled off to room temperature. Put the lid back on and put it in the fridge to get cold for an hour. That's the next step. See you in an hour. Okay, we're going to take this out of the fridge now. And our chops have been sitting in the fridge. So first what we're going to do is we're going to lay our chops in this plastic bowl. When you get to this part, only use plastic or glass. Don't use a metal bowl for this part. And now we dump our brine on top. And it's still got the rosemary and the garlic in there. And as you can see, they're all covered. So this was right under 3 pounds of chops. So they're going to be covered up and put back in the fridge for 3 hours. And they're going to marinate in there for 3 hours. So we will see you back here in 3 hours. Okay. Alrighty. So this has been soaking in here for well over 3 hours. And so I am going to take these out. I hope they all fit in here. Well, you can tell they've been marinating, that's for sure. The meat looks a lot different. Okay, so basically what we're going to do here is we're just going to put them in our little container here and put them back in the fridge and let them rest overnight. They don't have to rest that long. They normally have to rest like 45 minutes to an hour, but it's kind of late, and so we're not going to cook them up tonight, and we'll cook them up tomorrow. So we'll be back with you tomorrow to show you how they cook up.